Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Houston. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game. And we did, and in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
First carry here for Tony Pollard, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun now for Milrow. That one's complete to Chimere GK. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First and 10, it's Pollard. That's a big hole left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Pollard on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. He showed you right there when there's not. This kid can run.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. Rise up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, Purdy. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
On fourth down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Milrow from the gun. On the move, headed right. Launching deep down the right sideline. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the time to play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On second down, Robinson. He breaks the tackle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
First and 10 from the 41. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's a 49er first down. We started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Taken down by Fuller Run Show Fatukasi.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
New York knocks it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Pistol now for Milrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air, Milrow. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Milrow to throw. He rolls to his right. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game already in the 1st.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 18. That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. To the line. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Sending a receiver left. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays dropped. It does force a 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Gronk, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught by the open man. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Gronk, inside the 15. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now, Milrow. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. A window to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for layup.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Foley, Fatukasi there to make the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Get set, get set. Line around up. Start.
Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
49ers 10.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. He only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Right inside handoff to Pollard. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Give on 2nd to Pollard. Jukes out a one-stop. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. The window to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Get set. Up.
Sending him on the dive. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Outside.
A toss snap to Robinson. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Line around up. Up.
Purdy looking to throw. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Outside. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it up. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And they got hauling down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans with a chance to add to their lead. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Forced that to his right. And he will score a touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ringo to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, 49ers.
And he's got a free play here. This is McCaffrey, left side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Get set.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. And he snaps this one over the middle. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Jalen Smith getting there to make the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set. Watch out.
From the 38. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw again, it's Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout.
On for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Window to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
We'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The right side is caught by Jennings. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the center forces a now tougher 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side, that's Ayuk. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Finds Aguilar. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Milrow escapes out to the left. Throwing deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
Milrow with it on first. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers trail by 22 now. 42, 49ers 20. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. This is Pollard running left. Houston! The Texans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Galindo to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Here's Purdy to throw. Near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to be able to get your job done.
49ers 27.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 9. Ready,
End up running left, Pollard. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for an H-town.
1st down, and they go right back to him. No one around. He's got space. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Pistol now for Milrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Upton Stout. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't.
Space on the right, he's got room. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Finds the in route complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's McCaffrey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
What's up?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Works it past the 20. Up the sideline, past the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep running away with this. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er first down. Working quickly here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They've got first down from the 31. Play action now with Purdy. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Get set, get set.
From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
The third down throw falls incomplete.
It's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
New York knocks it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, check that.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for a Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's Jordan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
On the tackle. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop them from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the give, this is Pollard. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense has put on display some teaching before.
Not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right back to Pollard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Ready, set.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready, go.
Milrow to throw on 4th. It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Texans are running them out of the building. Now it's Milrow in the offense, looking to go for 2.
Let's go now.
He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he's still got it. A lot of mess on the move here. George Kittle. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. George Kittle, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the 49ers take 7 points off the deficit.
49ers 37.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the jump.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Let's play the drive. Here's Pollard. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
70.
That's good for a Texans first down.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 20.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Shot. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Shut up. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready.
Trying for it with Milrow. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So it's the Texans who defend their building to take the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I little. When I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Two, three, four.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, now you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook now. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you,
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.